Hello friends, today in this session we are going to understand the real-time business requirement in the extended warehouse management, and the topic I will cover today, and the first is the vendor, third-party warehouse, the handling units and RFUI and the barcodes. So I will tell you how this business triggers, what is the requirement and how we may get the solution. So actually our vendor manufactures the bearings. This is the industrial heavy machinery bearings our vendor manufactures. So after manufacturing, our vendor manufacture here industrial bearing for heavy machinery. So vendor, after manufacturing, vendor places the bearings to the third party logistics warehouse. We have one of the concept here, 3PL. It's very simple. 3PL means third party logistics warehouse. Suppose sometimes we take some products on rent, right? Suppose sometimes some people they take car on rent, for an example. Like similar, some of the manufacturers when they manufacture the product, they manufacture in the plant, then sometimes they don't have place to put that product, so what they do, they place them manufacture product into the some of the rental area, or into the rental warehouses, or simple into the rental godowns. Suppose for an example, I manufacture something. After bulk manufacturing, I have the plant, manufacturing unit, manufacturing area where we manufacture the any kind of product. After manufacturing, we perform all the process, manufacturing process, testing, quality, everything, scrapping process. Then that finished final product after manufacturing, the complete product, we take the rent someplace, in that rental place, which could be the warehouse or area, so we place that product there, from there we perform like some kind of sales activities, so our vendor manufactures the bearings, different kind of industrial bearing. After manufacturing, our vendor places the bearing to the third party logistics warehouse, which is the rental area, very simple. And from there our vendor centers, we have the different vendors, so we may have like 1, 2, depends upon the what we purchase. So our vendor sends us the bearings to our warehouse. So in this today example also I will explain you the interpreter, one of the function module, standard function module, which works behind the barcodes in the development configurations. So it works as an interpreter, translator. It translates the barcode, when we have the process, scanning process, picking process, or like unloading process. Then so we begin from here. So our vendor manufacturing, we have the manufacturing plant, manufacturing plant, suppose, this is the manufacturing plant. So our vendor manufactures the industrial bearing, heavy machinery bearing. Then our vendor stores the bearing into the, I can say, consulting warehouse, very simple, or this is the godown, or vendor stores the good into the other warehouse. This is we call third party logistics warehouse, or very simple 3PL warehouse, or area, or godown. So vendor pays the rent to this area, and from here vendor perform the sales, marketing, everything, and then in our warehouse we receive the bearings, which is the 1 meter bearing, through the unloading process, and through the inbound process in our warehouse. We can see here, okay, I put here. The next actually, so vendor sent us 1 meter industrial bearing, 1 meter like size like this, okay, from here to like 1 meter bearings, okay. So at the time of the unloading, okay, here we perform the unloading process in our warehouse through the RF devices. Our warehouse workers, they scan the handling units and we perform this process. So when we talk about so first we see how the handling unit look like, okay, then we go to the RF screen and we see the properties. So here if we see the handling unit, this is the handling unit, and this is the, for an example, 1 meter handling unit here we have, okay. I will do little more zoom, maybe you can see more clearly, okay. So here you can see, so on the handling unit we have 2 barcodes, okay, 2 barcodes, okay. One of the barcode contains first delimiter. So we have the different kind of delimiter like this, okay, or like we have like this, okay, or like I can say FNCI ASCII 128. So here we see ASCII, this is the standard, okay, American Standard Code for Information Interchange, okay. So this is the these are the delimiters which we skip in our configuration, we skip, okay, when the RF screen scans the barcodes, okay, then one of the function module /SCWM/EAN128 translate that function module into our system. That's why different records, quantity, product, batch number would be saved in the different database tables. So in that handling unit we have first is the prefix, okay, 02. So we have I put here one table. So first we see, then we go to table, then we see the screen, then you will understand the process easily. So the first barcode contains delimiter, okay. Delimiter could be like this, okay, or we may have more delimiters. So then in the bracket first we have the 02, which is the EAN number. EAN number, this is the application ID 02, or prefix EAN number stores inside the, you can find in the MARM table, transparent table, okay, MARM table you can find. Then we have the EAN number, then we have the 15 means best before date, okay. Then we have the best before date. So here I put some example, okay. Then 20 we have the version or variant of the product, okay. Then we have the quantity, 37 is the denotes to the quantity, 20 indicates the variant. So here in the brackets 02, 15, 20, 30, these are the prefixes, application IDs, okay. So 02 application ID stores EAN number, indicates the EAN number, European article number stores in the MARM table, okay. And if you see here 15 indicates best before, stores in the MARM table, okay. And 20 application ID or prefix, we have the meaning of the variant, okay, stores in the /SCWM/AQUA, and it stores in the more tables, okay. 37 application ID or prefix quantity, it is, you can find the same in the MARM table, okay. 00, which is the SSCC handling unit ID, we can see in the /SCWM/HUHDR handling unit header. This is the handling unit header table. 10, we have the application ID prefix 10, which is indicates batch number, okay. MCHA, this is the standard table. Unit of measure, MARM table. SSCC, only SSCC serial shipper container code, okay, we can see /CWM/SSCC. More tables we have, we can search, more table we have, more details, okay. So now, so first barcode contains this information, second barcode may contain more, like barcode could be like this, okay, or like in the square format, okay, but the basic, okay, I'm telling you. So another barcode contains 00, which is the SSCC HUID. If you see here, SSCC, okay, stores in here, or we have another like in this table, okay, and we have the lot or batch number, okay, which is the 10 is the standard batch, MCH is the table, 10 is the standard prefix and or application ID, okay. These are indicates to the system, these are the application IDs, okay, or prefixes. So what vendor does? Vendor manufacture the, now I will take the red pen. So a vendor manufactures the 1 meter bearing, okay. After manufacturing the 1 meter of the bearing, the vendor places that bearing into the handling unit, okay, 1 meter handling unit. It holds only one 1 meter bearing, okay. One handling unit size is 1 meter pallet. It holds only one bearing, industrial heavy machinery bearing, which only fits inside 1 meter handling unit, okay. Example. So when a vendor sends to us the handling unit from this godown 3PL warehouse, which vendor already took on or takes on every month, or like depends on rent, it depends, okay, how is the contract in between both of them, it depends, okay. So then we receive like this handling unit, okay. So factory, okay, these are the full pallet and we have the 200 quantity. Suppose here we have the 1 meter pallet, okay, 1 meter pallet, okay, here we have. So this is the full HU, full pallet, and these are the here we can see delimiters, okay, like this, and then C1 FA FNCI ASCII 128. So FNCI indicates here control group separator, okay. These are the standards. So the warehouse workers, they scan these barcodes, then the barcode machine or on the barcodes, when they scan the devices, RF devices look like this, for an example, okay. So RFUI, here radio frequency user interface, first version SAP RFUI in our system, RF devices screen, okay. So the first is handling unit field, product actual quantity, batch, best before or SED, date, scan barcode. These are the button we provide here, okay. More we may do the customization, but this is the basic thing. So and here we have the handling unit type E1, because this is the 1 meter pallet we receive from our vendor, which holds only one bearing, okay, one bearing, which is the size is industrial heavy machinery bearing 1 meter. So then we put here E1, or if we are receiving, for an example, 2 meter, 3 meter of the handling unit, 4 meter, 6 meter, depends, okay. Then based on that we put the number here on the RF screen, E1, E2, because we are receiving 1 meter, so I am putting here only E1, okay. Then what we do actually next, then the warehouse workers, they scan, okay. Then we place this 1 meter HU into the 0020 hierarchy storage type, okay, we place. So we take into the reception, then we place here. So here we have the fixed bin, for an example, this is 0020, we have the mode type. So the main function module which I want to show you here, function module / SAWM EN 128. So here SAWM means supply chain warehouse management, okay, and here we have the supply chain warehouse management. EAN 128, EAN means European article number, 128 means GS-120. Just go to the GS1 website, you may find more details. So this is about the basic requirement, okay. That's why we modify here these screens, okay. And so data travels like from the vendor side, okay, we receiving to our warehouse, When the warehouse worker they scan process, system triggers this function module. Inside we have the standard tables. We have the more tables like this MARM, SAWM. These are the tables where data is stored. So for the full deep end-to-end real-time configurations, trainings, or consulting, if you want like some suggestions, okay, in the development side, functional side, SAP S for HANA EWM, okay, you may get back to me. So this is the basic process, okay friends, and thank you very much guys. Okay, see you next